So it is not it is a skill based subject for you. It is not allied, it is not core subject. Everyone should know how you have to handle your customers as part of business administration program that you are enrolled. So in a business, definitely you need customers. Why do you need customers? I asked you a question, why do you need customers? To sell products, yes, to sell your products, and only you can you will survive in the market. As how much customers you have, then only your business gets increased. So you can start new businesses and everything. If the customer satisfied, then they will come to you, and customer loyalty and all these will be improved. So Arokirat said to sell the products, yes, to sell your products you need customers. To earn profits by selling your products, yes. To supply the product, to earn profit. Anta, Sharmila, thank you all, for responding. So definitely, what is the difference between customer and consumer? I've posted a question, the difference between customer and consumer. Anyone can try? Customer means those who buys the product. Okay. Consumer? Anita's told customer means those who buys the product. Any idea about consumer? If you don't know, you can say no. Consumer is the one who is the end user of any goods and services. Yes, the end user in the means who is using the product or services, that is consumer. So definitely a customer could be a consumer and the consumer could be a customer, but there will be a difference. Let's say you are a distributor. There is you know the process of business, right? There will be a production team, then you will have a distributor. The distributor is the one who buys from the manufacturer. So you all know what is manufacturer and distributor, right? Who is the distributor? Lokesh said consumers use product. Yes. Adisivan, a person who purchased good service for personal use. Consumer. Need and satisfaction of the product. Anita, I don't know why you said needs and satisfaction of the product. Who's the customer whose needs and satisfied? Okay, I'm asked to know who is the distributor. So the manufacturer who produced the product, the distributor, he buys product from the manufacturer and sell it to a customer or consumer. Now here, the distributor would be a customer to a business. Have you all understood? Here distributor is not a consumer. Here he is a customer to a business. Now from a distributor, he will sell the product to different end users who's using the product actually. So the consumer will be different product. Let's say Puviyarasan will be a consumer and distributor would be a Lokesh and business would be some other person. So the A business firm will send all those products to a distributor called Lokesh. He becomes a customer. Now the distributor will send the products to many person. One among the person would be Puviyarasan, who is a consumer. So the person who transport goods is the distributor. Here is incorrect. So it is the difference between consumer and customer. So for every business, the manufacturer will definitely keep an details of all the distributors, because he will be in center of the state or some other place. From here he will distribute all over the places. So he'll have information of all those distributor. So distributor here is the customer to the business. Again, the distributor in some place. Let's say the manufacturer firm locates in Delhi. Okay, so the manufacturer, the business located in Delhi, who will be distributed product to all over the Tamil Nadu, sorry, all over India. Okay, so Lokesh from Tamil Nadu, he is a distributor. So he is getting product from business and from Delhi, which is located in Delhi. Now distributor Lokesh will have again a different customer here in Tamil Nadu. What happened? This business, he will collect all the customer information of distributors stored in database, in the business database. Likewise, the distributor who is presented in Tamil Nadu, he will keep all those information of customer who is presented in, who is located in different places of Tamil Nadu. So he will save all those information in his database. So for every business trader or any person who is doing business, definitely save information of customer to promote their business continuously. Okay. Okay. Now, the course objective of customer relationship management is to enable the students to understand the importance of satisfying the customer in today's competitive world. Gone are the days like monopoly exists, where only one seller would be there and many buyers would be there. Seller here is the business or firm. Okay, so only one firm or only one manufacturer would be there. So the competition, there is no competition at all, because he has the power of selling those products. Now everyone has started business. If you go for some product, there will be so many sellers or so many manufacturers. So it is important for a business to maintain the customer, to satisfy the customer needs, so that he will survive in the competitive world. So for that, you have to understand the importance of the customer and how we are going to maintain the relationship. That you will understand by this course. Next, learning objective. From this course, what is your learning? See, here you will understand the distinguished layers of customer satisfaction and loyalty, and you will understand the key stages of CRM, benefits, and growth. Identify the effective use of CRM and its components, and investigate the process and governance of performance evaluation, and organize central process and technology with CRM. So here is the Unit 1. Everyone, start writing the Unit 1 CRM. Let me maximize. Everyone, please start writing. The first page of your note, please write this. Okay, Pavitra, so let me zoom it again. How did you wrote Illavarasan? From the PHP document or? You first write the course objective and then unit 1 details. If you are all finished, course objective, let me know. I'll just move to the core, unit 1. Have you all finished writing course objective? Someone please respond. Okay. Yeah, you can write unit 1. Make it fast. I'll give 2 minutes, okay? Unit 1 alone, fine. I'll be sharing this in Moodle. It will be uploaded. This will act as an emergency document, when you couldn't access your mobile or some emergency, you can actually refer your notebook, which will be there with you always. That's why I'm asking you to write. I usually, have bunch of notebooks for each subject. I'll write many notes so that even now I can go and refer. So it is always advisable to write some key information in notebooks. Okay, now we'll see what is customer satisfaction and customer loyalty. Okay, it is all part of your unit 1. What is loyalty? So general meaning of loyalty is who is not true to you. Who follows you irrespective of anything. That is customer loyalty. Satisfaction. I'll wait for your comments.
Happy.
What is satisfaction? Fulfillment. Yes. You have some expectation of it, and if it is gets fulfilled or no satisfied, that is satisfaction. So in terms of customer, what would be the expectation of a product or the services that you provide? What would be the expectation of customer? Now you all become a customer or consumer. What is your expectation of some goods and services when you go for any shop to purchase something? So you do not have any expectation. So when you buy a product, like when you buy a cell, what you all know expect? Low price, better quality. Arakiraj, good. Offers, discounts. Anita, very good. Yes, these are all no your expectations. So based on your expectation, if you got what you expected, then you will be satisfied. What you will do then? So you once you bought one product from that shop, you're satisfied. Then will you go to that shop again or not? You will go, right? So once you're familiar with the shop and better services have been provided by that shop or firm to you, definitely you'll become loyal. So the customer, in order to get a customer loyalty, definitely customer satisfaction should be achieved. So once the customer satisfaction has been achieved, the customer will become loyal to you. So he will come to you, purchase your product again and again. That is customer loyalty. Customer loyalty will be achieved as a result of customer satisfaction, positive customer experiences with your products and services, and overall value that is being created by the product that you have purchased. So we all understood what is customer satisfaction and customer loyalty. Now you post your comment. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Goviasan. Okay. Let me now go through the syllabus so that you will see what everything, what are the key concepts that we are going to learn from CRM. First, in the first unit, you will learn the need for CRM, why we have to need study this, and complementary layers of CRM, customer satisfaction, customer loyalty, product marketing, direct marketing. So what is the difference between direct marketing and indirect marketing? And customer learning relationships. In the second unit, you learn customer learning relationship, key stages of CRM, forces driving CRM, benefits of CRM, growth of CRM market in India, key principles of CRM. Third unit, CRM programs, groundwork. What are the groundwork that is to be done for effective use of CRM in the business? Information requirement for an effective use of CRM, components and types. Under the fourth unit, you'll see process framework, CRM process framework, governance process, performance evaluation process. In unit 5, you will see the use of technology in CRM, call center process, CRM technology tools, implementation, requirements analysis, selection of CRM package, Reasons and failure of CRM. Okay, this is a textbook that has been, given to you. Dr. P. Sheila Rani, Customer Relationship Management, Margam Publications, and Shainesh K. Balasubramanian. And the book for reference, Dr. Ravi Kota, Key Business Roadmap for Success, Rebecca Saunders, and Amrit Tivana. So I have downloaded the book for reference is one book. I'll show you now. Okay, I'll show the book now. Okay, this is the book I have downloaded for you, and this will be uploaded. Okay, by Dr. Ravi Kalakota. Are you all able to see the book? Yes, yes, this is the book I will be uploading in Moodle. Okay, you all can access. Also, no, I've started collecting the materials. I'll upload in Moodle. We all could see and discuss using Moodle as a platform. Okay, I think we have come to the end of the session. Hope you all understood